Melbourne, Australia's capital for fashionable and delicious things, provides excellent cuisine, exciting sports and a variety of possibilities to experience art. Despite remaining a relatively rural community, Melbourne was formed on the Yarra River in 1845 and saw substantial expansion until 1850. The gold rush in 1851, on the other hand, completely changed the area from a small-holding colony into a hotspot of immigration and growth, establishing Melbourne as Australia's primary financial hub. Melbourne, Australia's sporting and cultural capital, has a lot to offer visitors from all over the world. Melbourne offers something new to explore around every corner, from the rooftop bars and luxury boutiques that give the city a metropolitan atmosphere to its abundance of historical structures and landmarks. The Royal Exposition Building, one of the world's oldest intact exhibition pavilions, allows you to immerse yourself in Melbourne's rich Victorian past, or walk a mile in the shoes of the early Western settlers who were imprisoned in the creepy but intriguing Melbourne jail for their crimes. If food is your thing, Melbourne will not let you down. There are a variety of restaurants, cafes, bistros and pubs to excite your taste buds, serving anything from classic Australian fare to hip modern cuisine. A great cold beer is constantly on the menu, as are some of Australia's finest wines, many of which are produced in Victoria's neighbouring wine districts and breweries. Melbourne Central Business District, or CBD, is the city's pulsating heart. The city has lots to see and do, from open spaces, royal gardens, and Docklands cafes to high-end retail choices at Bourke Street Mall and the Melbourne Centre. A day spent exploring the CBD is a day well spent, with high-class restaurants, stylish cafes, shops, and ancient arcades on every corner. If you wish to go back in time, the old Melbourne Jail and the Melbourne Aquarium are tucked among the new business structures, adding gravity to the area. Meanwhile, Federation Square's museums and galleries add to the grandeur. On their lunch breaks, students, families and vacationers are frequently seen interacting with commuters. The CBD is accessible for everybody. The Royal Botanic Gardens Victoria, which opened in 1846 and covers 89 acres, provide a bit of paradise within the city, while also housing over 8,500 varieties of plants and the fauna that coexist with them. The Royal Botanic Gardens Victoria cannot be beat for a peaceful day out and a true sense of Australia. Brighton Beach, set against a backdrop of over 80 brilliantly colored beach boxes, is a great place for swimmers, sunbathers and surfers alike. The suburb itself is one of the most desirable areas in the city, located just east of the CBD. Brighton Beach is easily accessible by vehicle or bus, and the nearest station is Brighton Beach. With a variety of gourmet food outlets and modern stores, you may spend your days on the vast lands of soft sandy beaches around Brighton and Port Phillip. followed by a refreshing drink in the shade in one of Melbourne's most popular and upscale districts. Also, Melbourne has the greatest coffee in the world, according to over 1,000 users of the Booking.com website. Melbourne beat out several of the world's most famous coffee towns, like Rome and Vienna, for the title. You'll understand why once you see how dedicated Melbourne baristas are to their art. It's truly difficult to get a poor cup of coffee in Melbourne. The city prides itself on being a world leader in coffee and cafe culture, and its residents are proud to be coffee enthusiasts. Cafes in London even promote that they have Melbourne baristas, owing to the fact that Australian and New Zealander baristas basically introduced high-quality coffee to the city. Melbourne is well known for its street art, and it is regarded as one of the world's street art capitals. The City Council has designated certain areas as approved for street artists, and the street art here is of exceptional quality and changes on a regular basis. It's a great way for budding street artists to gain experience in the artistic side of graffiti, and having structured locations for this amazing creative outlet helps to reduce the levels of graffiti elsewhere, while also adding a great vibe. Flinders Street Station and Federation Square is a charming cultural icon of Melbourne that may be found on many postcards or tourist brochures. This beautiful structure was built in 1910 and is on the Victorian Historic Register. Inside there is Australia's busiest train station, a modest shopping area with delicious food options and easy walking access to South Bank. Across the street, Federation Square is another Melbourne classic, with a one-of-a-kind and intriguing architectural style that makes the square unlike anything you have ever seen. While you're enjoying these awesome drone shots, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell. We are posting videos like this twice a week and we would hate for you to miss it.